I had a crazy dream. Oh, actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna make a video about boredom and never get bored again. If I could have traveled back in time, I would have told my younger self things to do when I get bored. Although it's kinda tough since I rarely get bored. I'll show my secret later in the video. And after watching everything and taking notes, you're likely not gonna get bored ever again. So, I present to you 50 things you can do when you're bored. In the comfort of your house, you can get bored from seeing the same old interior you've always known. The first activity you can do is read. Reading is undeniably beneficial for the brain. It brings knowledge and improves recalling. Reading a book on a chair, a couch, or on the floor will always be relaxing, as long as the book is good. And after that, we have drawing. Use your hands and pencils to picture any combination of lines your imagination, imagines. Have you ever tried drawing yourself? I'm giving you 5 minutes to do that task. Learn. Learning adds variety to what you know and has an infinite amount of opportunities. Through your life, you will do nothing but learning. So might as well educate yourself and become smarter than the people around you. As well as learning a skill. Skills come in shapes and sizes. Those include learning a language, trying to play an instrument, making knots, or generally, you can set yourself a challenge. Some people have habits that lead to having a messy environment. You can organize what you have at home, meaning you go through your drawers and closets, go through your files and photos, and clean your room. At the end, it'll feel fulfilling to know you have more order in your life. It is with a clean environment that your mind gains clarity. And this one ties in with organizing your room. Since you already did your room, might as well do the rest. Passing the hoover, cleaning the windows, restocking on supplies, and putting dirty clothes in the washing machine. Just don't get stuck there. The next one is pretty obvious, but you can watch content, spanning from comedy for a good laugh, entertainment that will get you sitting on the edge of your chair, or education, which is very pronounced in today's world that is full of circulating information. This includes YouTube, which you are doing right now. Click the like button to not get bored. Or instead of watching content, you can create your own content. Try to make a video like me. Another way of stimulating and distracting yourself from the real world is playing video games. There are certain aspects of playing styles, like competition, survival, and creativity, each one to their likings. I, personally, like to play Minecraft. As you can see from my channel's history, most of my videos are about this game. You can play a game you enjoy, at least make it fulfilling. You can also play a game you didn't play for a long time, just for the nostalgia and the experiences. Once again, I tie this with looking back at memories. We all have fond memories from our childhoods, right? And studying your coming and history will help you know what to become in the long run. You have to know your past to understand the present. Here's a combination of 2 activities. You go in the room you spend the least time in, unless your house is one whole block, and meditate. You'll clear your mind and likely think of something else to do with more clarity and prosperity. Thanks to our muscles, we can move around. This is why another good habit is working out. I believe everyone should participate in physical activities, just like these kids at school. Sign up to a sports class, do 100 push-ups, and run every single day of your life, so your lazy ass gets another 10 years of life. Build yourself a body in which you have more control over yourself. With a healthy body comes a healthy mind, just like cleaning a room. Plus, you'll have someone sexy visit to you in the mirror. And you can warn your future self through a letter that they will get abs or big arms. Or just see your progress in life over 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or even 10 years. And lastly, an important point to understand is that being bored is good. Being bored is like seeing an open door for thinking. It's better to start thinking instead of going on your phone and probably watch TikTok. Thinking about life, the future, your position in life, and all of that. A good practice that the greatest men of history all did was writing on a journal. A journal keeps you in touch with your thoughts and ideas, and is a game-breaking habit for successful people. Phew, damn. I've been in my house for far too long. I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to get out. Well, my friend, you are in good luck because now we're going outside to the world of opportunities. The first thing you have to do when you go outside is, well, touch some grass. I made a 4-step guide on YouTube. You better go watch it. After you've done that, here are some ideas of things to perform in the urban and rural environment. Maybe you live in the city too much, so you get déjà vu each day as you repeat the same actions in an unending cycle of perpetual agony. That's why you can remove some evolution points and go back to the wilderness. Basically, go visit nature. Looking at trees is pretty soothing to the soul. You can also hike up a mountain. There is rock climbing, ballads for the forest path, landscapes and atmospheres to enjoy. Those are all amazing experiences. Just don't get bitten by a bear. Now, if you're a mountain nerd like me, you can go to the city. In the jungle full of NPCs and skyscrapers, there's a wide range of things to do. For example, try a funny idea you thought about. Hang propaganda posters of popular communist figures, ask people for their stances on the socio-economic state of the world, or even do a front roll in the middle of the street. It's not like I have done plenty of those. Of course, do all of these with respect and stay away from unlawful behavior so you don't end up in jail. There's also places to visit in the city, like museums, theaters, squares you have never seen yet, or even views of the city you have not witnessed. This is linked with the theme of exploration. I'm certain most people don't know all the places in the city they live in. And exploring areas you've never seen is a very natural and instinctual factor of human endeavor. When we were kids, we were all curious, wanting to know the world by walking and looking around walls and trees we've never encountered. It's a very immersing experience that makes life more exciting. But try not to get stabbed. There are plenty of bad people around the world. Another interesting activity is simply looking at people. People come in different shapes and sizes, faces to analyze and body postures to look at. Sitting in a cafe and observing each individual's behavior, circumstances, and situations just opens you to even more possibilities in life. It's fun to watch NPCs walk by. And if you see an approachable person who doesn't look like an NPC, you can become friends with them. That is called meeting people. And meeting people opens further doors in your life, as you can learn so much from everyone, even from the dumbest of all. Anyone can come up with something that will change your life. But if you're too nervous or shy to do that, just go out with your friends. That's a product of meeting people when you were younger. Back then when you didn't care and just enjoyed life. Why wouldn't you be able to do that now? But do you want to experience the worst of society? Then try to become homeless for a day. You'll have no money, no access to whatever you have at home, as you are literally homeless. You'll have no time to be bored, as you would be fighting for your survival. Although trying to become homeless without the M sounds like a better solution. I know this video wasn't quite 50 things to do, it was exactly 27. But look, if you truly don't want to get bored, just make yourself busy with life. And then you can come up with more than 50 things to do to not get bored. Life isn't something to be wasted at all, and every second should be spent well. A lifetime is around 2.3 billion seconds. And if you didn't know, the opposite of boredom is excitement. Excitement is things that I have listed in this video. It is challenging yourself, making plans and progress to your goals. Be curious of the world around us, to explore it and try something new. the more you become alive and active, doing the things you love by keeping a discipline, the less you will feel bored. The opposite of feeling bored is feeling like you don't have enough time to do everything you wish, which is a more beautiful feeling as you can use that to do the most in life. I realized that whenever I tried to find the answer to not get bored, I would just get some random lists of ideas with no explanation and no real presentation to the idea of building your life. And that is why I made this video. I hope this video helped you understand more about the concept of boredom. Implement ideas from this video and overall use this video as an opportunity to look more into becoming better humans. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Goodbye.